Good evening. That was a smash cut intro.
What's up?
We cut the song off. Happy Keyforge sales day to everyone. For those of you who celebrate
Sales weekend. I think there's still decks for sale. If you don't know, the Asmodee shop has heavily discounted Worlds Collide and Mass Mutation decks and the Game Genic deck boxes and Keyforge sleeves, like 90% off.
Gilgamesh.
So they're
screaming in here half a year.
$1 a piece per deck, and
and they are shipping internationally, so the international fans don't have to miss out. Apparently, they were also doing sales locally as well.
Okay.
So, here's the thing. This is short-term temporary gains at what future cost I don't know. The last time I saw FFG do something like this was with UFS. And here's the exact chronology of events. UFS was created by Sabretooth Games, which was then a subsidiary of Games Workshop, but it was like based out of America or something like that. Sabretooth Games went under. The UFS... I think it was part of the deal of Fantasy Flight getting the Games Workshop licenses for tabletop games at this time.
Interesting.
And so FFG had the rights to then sell UFS. I assume it was some sort of part and parcel purchase. And so what happened is FFG announced they were doing a Tekken set, and I was like happy about that because I liked Tekken more than I liked Street Fighter or Soul Calibur or stuff like that. I was like, dope, that sounds awesome. The Tekken set came out. They announced a sale on the sets that Sabretooth had created. The last couple of sets, there was like a new block, basically. They started rotation in the game, and so there were like 2 sets that came out before the Tekken set. So the rotation at the time was those first 2 sets in Tekken, and so Tekken set comes out. FFG announces a sale, a super combo deal on like the first 2, and it was like you were getting 2 boxes of each set, and it was like $25 a box or something like that, which was like a third of the retail price for them. Because they were like 24 packs, $4 a piece, run out about $100, but you know, you get.
It sounds like they just got like the warehouse inventory of Sabretooth when they bought them.
Yeah, and so they announced that sale. The sale went on for about a week or so. I snapped up a bunch of it because I was like, oh, sweet, that's like those. I had quit playing because of the way the game was. The rotation happened, and I was like, love the rotation. This is a great way for me to pick up those sets that I kind of missed out on. The stuff shipped out. I got it in. A week after everybody got their boxes, FFG announced they were selling the license to another company.
I didn't know that they only put 1 set out.
Yeah. So they put out 1 set of UFS, dumped the game, and I was like, I'm never playing this shit again. Like, I loved UFS, the game. I played a lot of UFS, but on that day, an enemy was born of the Universal Fighting System. Which is why,
but it's not UFS's fault. It's Asmodee's fault. It
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't think on that day, an enemy was born of the Universal Fighting System. So, yeah.
So maybe Asmodee's going to sell Keyforge to someone who will actually do something with it.
Richard Garfield's comments are vague enough to maybe imply that maybe the license was sold to another company, or that there may be talks behind the scenes. I don't know. This is pure speculation, right? This is 100% speculation. And all you can do is speculate because all we have is like available information. I can just basically say these are things that I have seen in the past.
I don't even care if they scrap digital Keyforge, as long as a company that picks it up is going to do something with physical Keyforge.
Physical, yeah, exactly. So it's just, well,
you see all these flesh and blood people having fun in tournaments right now.
Yeah,
when we got to have fun.
Yeah, I can counter.
What's up, Karen?
Hey, what's up? I can counteract this narrative with the narrative of Flesh and Blood, right? Flesh and Blood, I have somebody new. I have not had a tournament in the last like 6 weeks where I haven't had like a new player come in and basically say, I want to learn this game. I hear this game is pretty cool. I hear people talk about it all the time. And the company has kits that they just give away. new players show up, and I give them a stack of promos because I have more promos to give away than people to give them away to.
What if LSS buys Keyforge?
That would be lovely, but I think that's far. Like, they're clearly focusing on Flesh and Blood, and I think they probably should. If they're gonna, if LSS is gonna release anything, it'll be a Flesh and Blood RPG.
Oh yeah.
Because you can just, the reason that they tell you where everybody is from is because that's a source book for the Flesh and Blood RPG, right? Yeah. It's just, it may be years away, but still.
I do find it funny that a lot of times we have people saying like, "Oh, I really liked Keyforge. It was really interesting, but I only like played a few games of it," or it's something that like you could make a Keyforge community, I think now.
Yeah, and I
wish we had the means to buy it and also produce it as a high quality.
Yeah, the PvE for Flesh and Blood, like they're saying they're gonna get it right. Like, it'll be in your hands when it's right, and that's great. Yeah. That's awesome. Like, give me a reason to play dumb wizard shit where I don't have to feel bad in Blitz for blowing somebody up with it, right? So, not that you can really do that anymore.
All right, let's get in these games, because
we're gonna be here for a minute, because this is the other pod is the fun pod. This is the do we have the business? The Corpa? Business Corpa. Do we have Corpa?
We have Corpa.
What's the animated one where it's like,
I don't have that one.
The Sag Corpa where where he walks, it's Sag walking up with the briefcase and looks at his watch and then walks off. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sure we got room for it.
We'll do bets. There you go. Get some bets on. Get your ultimate Corpa betting. Well, I mean, the games were still good. It's just that, like, it's not fun for us.
It's grueling. It's grueling.
Yeah.
The buy was Gaza Chain. Wezel Patchwork Gaza Chain has got the buy, so.
Yeah, for sure. We talked about it a little bit if you just joined us. But the hope, and this has literally been my hope for the last
Code Red.
2.5 years.
3 years for Code Red.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. My hope is still that Keyforge is sold to a company who gives a shit. That's all I want.
Yeah, I got I can get Uprising boxes through the store, so I'm not worried about Uprising boxes. So I scheduled a pre-release for Uprising for the store, and I'm looking forward to that. So
we get a real beefy lady showcase tonight. Yeah.
5, 8. So I'm first.
I will.
Is that what I gather?
Mulligan, yeah.
This is a mulligan.
Karen, did you get your 250 mass mutation decks? Or however many? We're gonna have a pile of extra decks.
Karen and I were DMing on Twitter during the thing.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
I'm like, I bought a bunch of mass mutation because it's fun. I mean, the keyboards are still fun.
105.
Nice. And it's like, how do you pass up a Jaw or mass mutation deck? They're so good.
Yeah, they're really good. That, like,
the potential is insane. And the variety is pretty good too. Like, well, that's past a certain point, they have good variety.
5 down to 6. Ooh.
All right.
This is a hand.
600 coming. Nice. That's like the most economical way to put on a sealed tournament of all time.
And I'm gonna play Fire Spitter. I'll tell you, go ahead. I'll draw one.
I'll say this. I'll Implosion.
Hey.
The Fire Spitter. I will Mind Fire you. This is gonna get you your Coda deck. And I'll play Sinestra. Well, dear. Okay. Your turn.
Okay. I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna smash Stun Sinestra on their left flank, so I have to play this way. I'll play Bumpty to make you lose one. And I'm gonna Relentless Assault. You killed and discarded a Brobnar creature, so I'm actually losing an amber here. Smash will crush into Sinestra, and then Bumpsy will ready. There's nothing to fight, so Bumpsy will reap. Oh, let me get my keys. Ugh. Okay.
I'll say Shadows. I'll Dark Wave, do 2. Play Bow, I'll play Nexus. Your turn.
All right, I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Blood of the Titans. I am gonna punch Nexus, and then I think I just reap with Bumpsy. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Say Dis. I'll Implosion.
Okay.
I'll play Lyco Fiend. I'll play Pandemonium. Capture 1 on the Lyco. And your turn.
I'm gonna say Brobnar, because I keep drawing all my Brobnar cards. I'm gonna play Earthshaker, so just take the one that's on him. And then I'm gonna Anger. There's nothing to fight, so I'm gonna reap. And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That sounds like it is. I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to Lithologica. This is Diametric Charge. I'll Diametric Charge. Do 1 damage. I'll play Bot Books and I'll play Dinobot. Your turn. Check with 6.
I'm gonna take this really awkward disc turn. I'm gonna Fear, Hysteria.
Okay.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Alright. I'll Forge. I'll play Logos. I'll play the Howling Pit for maximum fun for us. Dinobot and Bob Booked. Draw 7. Your turn.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Earthshaker and take that, Smarty Pants. Gimme.
2 or more? That's 3 or more.
3 more Logos cards, yeah.
Oh, Logos cards.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And it is your turn. I'll draw up to 7.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's not 7 Infernaces, yeah. I'll say Dis. I'm gonna Pain Reaction and capture 1. I'm gonna play Break Key and capture 2. Let's capture icons. And this Bonesaw is not ready. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm gonna Blood Money. Let's go with Bot Bookton. And then Earthshaker's gonna fight Bot Bookton. And it is your turn. I will draw 1. I'll say check with 7.
No, can't stop it. Feels bad. I'll say Shadows. I'll play Pincerator. Play Fidget. I guess I'll do damage. Capture 1. Play Boss Zarek, Gamgee, Bow. And I'm done. So I'll pinch my own things.
Okay. So I'll Forge.
I'll do this.
Going to say Logos. I'll play Valen Analyst. I'll give it some experimental therapy. I am going to Twin Bolt, Fidget, and Gamgee. This guy's dead before he'll ever get to do anything. And it is your turn. I'll draw 3.
Pince.
Is it the end of each turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The end of each turn.
I'll say logos. I'll play Forge Compiler. I will play Lithologica.
Dead.
Do a damage there. It's Eclectic Inquiry. Milled the Rad Penny. I'll play Eclectic Inquiry. I will play Demobot, and I'll reap with this Dinobot. Discard this Mutant Cut first and draw. And I'll discard the Standardized Testing. Your turn. Jack with 6.
Hence.
Vince.
Alright, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Effervescent Principle. I've actually held on to this for a while. It's been why my plays were sort of awkward. I have a chain. I'm gonna play Ganymede Archivist and Brain Eater, and I'll play Sloppy Lab Work. Archive discard. Archive discard. Toxin. Alright. Your turn, Pincerator.
Pincerator may just not matter against AoE or Coda decks.
I've got some creatures I'd like to use.
Yeah.
If you don't mind. I would like to use them. But if not, I understand.
I'll say Shadows. Play Old Bruno. Actually, I'll play Gamgee, Rad. No, I'll say, yeah, Gamgee, Rad Penny, Steel 1, Old Bruno, Capture. Boss Xeric will reap. And your turn. So, pincing. I draw up first, and then I pinch. Your turn.
All right, and then pincing.
Yeah.
All right, I am going to say Logos. I'm gonna Harlan Mindlock the Dinobot. Sorry, Demobot, if you don't mind. I'm gonna play Mother. Demobot is going to reap. I am going to discard a rise and draw. I'm gonna play Lab Work and Archive. I am going to have Brain Eater. I don't have. I guess Xeric doesn't. Yeah, I guess we gotta.
Harlan takes only flank creatures.
We need to be flank. Oh, that's terrible.
You know it's Dinobot?
Okay, so I gotta back up. This card was on top. This card was in my hand. He was there. No, I don't. No, I don't want to take my Amber. Harlan Mindlock's in the discard pile then.
Okay.
Terrible. Terrible news. I'll read with the Ganymede Archivist and Archive a card. And then Brain Eater. Reap or kill Boss Xeric. I guess I'll kill Boss Xeric and draw. Okay. End of the turn, I'll draw up to 8 because of the Howling Pit and Mother. 6, 7, 8. This will be dead. And pincing.
This is dead. Alright, I'll say dis. I'm going to play Imp Spectre. I'm going to Reap with Bone Saw. I'm going to Gleeful Mayhem. So, dis, the Logos, and Shadows. No, actually, I'll get Home with Shadows. No, I'll get Gamgee. Get a card for hand. Flash. It's actually pretty decent. Pretty good. I'll play Sinestra. I will play Waking Nightmare. I will Implosion. The Demo Bot. And your turn. Weapons.
It's kind of annoying that you got rid of the lash there. All right, I am going to say this. I'm gonna Gongoozle Sinestra.
Yep, Lash the Broken Dreams. No dreams for Nathan. Oh no, my break key! The break key's so good.
I'm gonna play Dominator Bubble, I'll play Dust Imp, and I'll lose one because of Sinestra. Then I'll play Succubus.
Defense.
Got a card. Got a card. I gotta decide what to do with. I'm gonna discard Keyhammer. So with the lash, I could play the lash. The following turn, Keyhammer and lash to force you to pay more.
Yeah.
Okay. We pinch. And I'll draw and then shuffle and draw.
Of course. I'll say
I'll draw 4.
Dis. I'm gonna pain reaction. Capture 1.
I'll get 2 from Dust Imps exploding.
I'll Reap with Bonesaw. And I'll discard this Implosion. Actually, I Keyforge anyway because of the Bruno dying, so I guess I'll just play it.
I draw 1 more.
And then Pincing. Your turn.
So I'll forge and the compiler goes off. But I lose because I can't do anything. I have a Bumpsy, but that's not enough. Well, at least that game was quick.
Yeah.
Learning to shuffle the side shuffle or the bridge shuffle. When I was like 13, I spent a whole summer learning how to bridge shuffle with like a Hoyle pack of playing cards. Bridge with sleeves. The mash to me is a little quick. The side rifle side shuffle took a little bit of getting used to, because I used to only shuffle the long ways, but with sleeves I think it's a little bit easier to control them from the side. But at this point I've been shuffling cards and sleeves for more than 2.5 decades, so my muscle memory just kicks in. It's like one of those things where I have to, like, it's so ingrained, I'd have to like sit down and talk through the process. So
all right, next game. Bets are up.
Yeah, I think the trick with shuffling with sleeves is knowing where the top is, right? Like where the card is put into the sleeve. If you shuffle on the opposite side where there is nothing to get caught on, then it just kind of flows together.
I've got
what was this? Where was the deck yes, okay, into the.
I got the Italian deck, so we'll see if I can parse it.
Yeah, pile shuffling is like the one that takes the longest. Right, the one where you're like, put it into piles, putting it in piles.
And you just have to watch your opponent do it. Some people like to do it every time they shuffle. Apparently there's a rule in Magic you can't pile shuffle more than like twice or something like that.
Yeah, well, because I think there were ways to cheat with it.
Yeah.
Mathematically, you could cheat with it pretty effectively. So... It's a pretty good one. There was I guess this is not to drudge up old dead horses, but back when proper tournament etiquette was highlighted in Keyforge tournaments during because of the events of a Vault Tour. I remember player Herp showing off a Magic video where the guy is cheating with shuffling, and he's doing it in front of everyone. He's doing it on camera, and he's shuffling, and he's cheating with his shuffling. And it's one of those things where it's just so natural that he's doing it, and it's like just worked into the shuffling routine that he's got. For you, you were first. So, yeah. What am I playing against?
You tell me. I can't read.
Oh, yeah. I'm playing against Una Deux in Bata Tantes.
Yeah.
Replicator.
Couldn't tell you. The cheaters?
Cheater, I think. Well, part of it is winning is tied to their identity.
They'll do anything it takes to win.
Yeah. We don't talk about this guy in stream much, but there was a guy who used to play cards in our store 10, 15 years ago who was just constantly cheating. And so I learned so many cheating habits from that guy because I was watching for them all the time.
Play Helperbot and Devolve off the Helperbot. Your turn. I'm not gonna try to read the Italian.
Fair enough.
I ain't doing it.
Gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Eddie and archive a card. I'm gonna discard Submersive Principle. I'll forgive or forget and archive it. And I'll play Old Egad. And it's your turn. I'll draw 5.
Alright, I'll say Bravnar. We're gonna smash that Eddie.
Yeah.
Smash.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like they just it's in their nature, right?
Play Grunt Buggy, play Bingle, play whatever this was called.
Shaman? Something Shaman? Scintilla Shaman?
Siamana Scintilla. but he's got armor, so.
Oh, JK.
Your turn. Flame Wake Shaman.
Flame Wake Shaman, yep. All right, I am going to say Star Alliance, put my archives into my hand. I'm gonna play Diplomatic Gung. I'm gonna make Old Egad Brobnar. I'm gonna Gak. So I'll choose Star Alliance, Logos, Brobnar. I am going to play a Triska and play a Triska. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Say this. Play Yerk and discard this Groggins. I will play a Streak and
Gak.
The Imp, the Sacrifice Imp guy. The Reap Sacrifice Imp guy.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm gonna see. Yeah, you got a Yerk over there.
Yeah, I have a Yerk.
It's
very scary.
I'm gonna say the power on my creatures is all wrong. Okay, I'm gonna say Unfathomable. I'll play Frigorific Rod. I'll play Tomwa. I'll capture onto the Old Egad. I'll play Double Storm Surge.
All right.
And it's your turn. I'll draw up to 5 because of the Streak.
Didn't kill Streak.
Go ahead.
All right. I'll say Logos.
It was an awkward turn. Guac. Yeah.
Guac. I'll play this standardized testing.
Okay. 1s and 4s.
Yeah. So that happens. It gives the ward to that guy, but this guy's already dead, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think it gains a word. It just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right. Something along those lines.
I'll play Interdimensional Graft and a Replicator and Knowledge's Power to archive a card. Your turn.
Okay. I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Lieutenant Kirker. I am going to play Biome Discovery to raise the tide. Oh, baby. Tide time.
Oh, no.
I'm putting a Shieldulator on a Gung. We'll throw this on Kirker. Agung is going to go fight Imp Shejia Ilsanguine. And I'm going to make Tomwa a Star Alliance. I'm going to Frigorific Rod the Streak. And then Tomwa is going to Reap. Exhaust one of your things. I'll draw 2. It's exhausted creature.
Okay.
Okay. This is a Star Alliance turn, so I can play neither of the cards that I drew. So go ahead. I will draw 2.
I'll say this. I will play the Call of the Week.
Yes. So a Gung.
And I'll Poltergeist the Frigorific Rod to tap the Tomwa. I will play the Dust Imp and Shred. I'll discard this Poltergeist because it would kill my Grunt Buggy. I feel like I might need that. Although you are making my key cost +1 right now. I'll go ahead and play it. I'll play it. We're getting ready to run buggy. I'll make the game end faster. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play Hydra Cataloger. I'm going to play Submersive Principle, so you discard 2 Amber. I'll play Armadrone, and then I'm going to Forgive or Forget. I'll get the Frigorific Rod and the Storm Surge. And it is your turn. I will draw 3 to 5. Good.
I'll say this. Play
a Gung made Tamwa Starlight's creature.
Streak. I'll play Schuler. I'll discard the Unlocked Gateway. I'll Reap with Streak. I'll Reap with Charette. And I'll have the Imp fight into the Hazardous.
Okay.
I'll say check with 6.
Alright, I'm gonna put my archives into my hand and say Unfathomable. I'm gonna play Storm Surge, so you don't ready next turn. I'm gonna play Frigorific Rod. This doesn't quite do... Man, if only. If only.
Okay, fine. I'll try to say Italian. Fine.
Yes. I'm gonna Reap with Tamwa. I'll tap down the Replicatore, and I'll draw 1. Oh, hell yeah. I'll play Guiltspine Netcaster. I'm gonna Recusals Chant and tap all creatures. It doesn't quite work with Tamwa, right? Because I would exhaust the Tamwa before I could draw a 5
right
here. And then I'm gonna Call of the Void.
Did you Storm Surge me though?
I did, okay. So you're not untapping. I'm gonna Call of the Void the Schuler, I suppose, and you'll lose 1. And it is your turn. I will draw 3. I drew too many. I am this were in my hand. These 3. One of these goes to Davy Jones' Lawyer because of the streak.
It is. Play Schuler. Your turn.
You do not ready.
I don't ready.
Reap, draw 5 with Tamwa seems pretty good. So I'll say Unfathomable. I'll Reap with Tamwa, exhaust one of your creatures, and then draw 5. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. So Boggs Thingamabob. Brain Drain. I'll get the Cowards in. I'll slam that on top of your deck. I'll Reap with Guiltspine. And then I am going to I did this in the wrong order, but I think it's fine. Tidal Wave.
It's like I said,
yeah.
Explode.
You get to archive 1 because of the Hydra Cataloger.
Nice.
Do I want to raise the tide? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. So bollocks.
My
taps your
things exhaust that are done already. I'll say logos. I guess I don't play this here.
Binary Rupture. Yeah, you don't want to give me 24? I could go to 24. If you still had the IG, I would be in trouble there, right? But you've already played it.
I'll play the Eneclito, the Bot Atante, which will play LOL. And I'll play this Ricerquadore Deo ZYX. Tarkov top card. Air check.
Alright, I will forge.
Eddie.
No.
I think you already ate all the food in there.
Yeah.
It's all walked out there a minute ago. What are you doing?
He's like, I don't know. You tell me. What am I doing? What was I doing in there? I could draw 3. What am I, like, scared of? Just like...
I don't know.
The IG, right? Pretty much the IG. Okay. Oh, you got an Iron Obelisk. Or, sorry, Obelisco El Ferro or something like that, so... So... We at Tabletop Royale, we strive for an immersive Keyforge experience. I've always said that about us. I don't really want you to, like, replicator my Tomwa.
Doesn't really do much. I still also have to have the tide, I guess. You don't have a way to get it back.
Alright, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Mecha Booey. I am going to take 3 chains to raise the tide. So I'll archive. Okay, so that will influence play Science and Forgive or Forget. It's kind of tempting to just like skewer the IG right now. I could purge 2 cards.
I mean, IG is going to be useless after you forge next, right?
Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah, it's a very limited time for that to be useful. It would have been good a minute ago.
Point made. I'm gonna get Eddie and Call of a Void, I think. I'm going to play this other Armadrone. This Armadrone is going to go walk up to the Replicator. Or, no, it's going to reap. It's going to reap JK. Okay. And it is your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 2. Say check with 9. I'm too much of a Luddite to appreciate opera. I'm sorry, Karen.
I'll say Brobnar. I'll pick up the archive. I'll play the Obelisk, Iron Obelisk, or Obelisco de Ferro. I will fight the Kirker.
Fought. Some dead cowards, I think. Perhaps.
I will play Ganger Chieftain and have ZYX Researcher fight the Netcaster. I will Nella Mishia, the Ganger Chieftain here. He's got ready when it fights, I will play Capo Tribu Ganger. And I'll ready and fight the Tamwa. And then ready, fight Armadrone. And then ready. I'm gonna Uno do to stun. Tide's a great one. You think Keyforge should have cards to play during the opponent's turn? Absolutely not. I think Keyforge doesn't really work when you do that.
Yeah, I don't think you want interrupts during the opponent's turn. The game is not designed in that way.
Yeah, from the ground up, it's really not designed to do that.
Tides, I am very much on the record as basically saying that Dark Tides is one of my least favorite sets.
Not that it doesn't have good things to offer.
There are cool things in Dark Tidings, but I felt like Dark Tidings was a step back in quality of sets. I think Dark Tidings is like a full step back from Worlds Collide.
I would agree. I'm gonna reap with Ganger Chief, and I'll be done.
And it's because of, I would say primarily it's because of Dark Tidings versus Dark Tidings play, right?
Yeah, like trap cards or like trigger effect cards, sort of.
Well, I think Worlds Collide is the best set as far as design goes. I know Brobnar is not good in the set.
It's not perfect.
And I know Star Alliance and Starians are pushed. But I think Worlds Collide is like the best all-around set from a design perspective.
It's no AoA, but it's alright.
AoA is like an amazing set for limited, right? And I think Worlds Collide is probably the best of constructed and limited play combined. I don't think Worlds Collide Limited is quite as good as AoA. But I think you have to play a lot of AoA to get to the point where you can say AoA is like a really great limited set.
Limited being sealed.
Sealed, yeah, sealed play. So like if two players crack decks and play and have fun, right? I think in AoA, you're most likely to have a really good, really close game if the players are equal skill level.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that one, Joker.
So
not at all. Your turn. Word for 8. This is the obelisk.
Oh my god. Okay, I am gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Lay of the Land. Okay. Oh. I'll put that there and draw.
I think some of the most fun games Keyforge ever played is AoA sealed for sure. Yeah, game 1 from Mechabooey. That's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
That happens forever.
This always happens. I am going to play Senator Quintina and Cheetah and Espion. And I'm going to play together to play the Universal Key Lock. You want to forge your second key, you're going to pay.
Fair enough. I do have Poltergeist in here.
Gonna pay.
I'm going to need those Poltergeists.
That chain goes away. I draw this, I shuffle, and then I draw. So...
Bell knows done. Can different seasons play? Yeah, different sets can play against each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, different sets can play against each other,
and some offer very interesting interactions.
Yeah,
it's very rewarding to do that.
I think Keyforge really shines when you've got two high-level decks from different sets that have like a really cool matchup that you can't experience anywhere else in the game. That's where Keyforge I think really shines. Because the good decks in this game all have different strengths, and so they've all got different counters to what's going on.
I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play 2 bots. I'm gonna play Interdimensional Graft.
2 bots.
I will. Actually, I'm gonna hold one of these bots. I'm gonna play Grunt Buggy. I'm gonna reap with this bot. It's gonna go to my archive.
What?
Because of Quintina.
Quintina exalts it.
Oh, exalts. That's not as cool. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll play my Mecanio Taito and a bot. Is Pip enemy creature?
Pip is enemy creatures, yeah. I don't have any good reap effects for Replicator to copy over here.
Kind of meh.
Yeah, I've full disclosure, I have listened to, I think NPR, at least the local NPR station does an opera hour on like Saturdays or something like that. So I have listened to that in the past. I would only say maybe 5 or 6 times. I understand that those are just sections of opera, right? Because they're kind of lengthy. One of my to tie it into video games, one of my favorite sections of any game ever, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, is the Final Fantasy VI Opera House scene. I love that section of the game. One of the characters has to dress up as one of the opera actors because they're expecting someone to show up and kidnap the actress, and it's just the way it's set up is like you're dealing with pixels, but it is they did. The crazy thing is that they faked voices because the SNES couldn't produce voice sounds. It wasn't it didn't have enough processing power to do voice sounds. So yeah, Ultras does show up. Yes. So I'm glad Zach knew what I was talking about. But yeah, because because you've got the theater, you got the theater element of it, right? That's why you're there, like watching it. Well, anyway, they play section. I don't know.
We gotta play the games.
My turn. Yeah. One for Mecha.
I know you could talk about Final Fantasy VI forever.
Well, and I could talk about opera for longer than I would let on anyway. But all right, so I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'm gonna play Lay of the Land, and I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards of my deck. We got a Guac. Nope. Okay, so I'll put that on top and draw. I am going to play Shieldulator on Quintina, I think. That's the one that makes the most sense. I am going to play together. I'll play the Chosen One, who just like immediately explodes. And then I'm going to play Forgive or Forget, and I'll archive the Together. And it is your turn. I'll drop this chain and draw.
Okay, I'll say dis. Let me just make some room here. Who even knows how much keys cost anymore? It's quite a lot.
It's not a small amount.
I'll say dis.
That much we know.
I'll play Streak.
Okay.
And Sacrificial Imp. And the...
Oh, I said Starlines that did nothing with my creatures. That doesn't matter.
Do you want to do something?
I wasn't going to reap with them, that was for sure. Yeah. So
I'll play Call a Week.
That's my armor drone.
I'm going to reap with Schuler and do the Sacrificial Imp destroyed.
Okay.
And then just archive it.
Okay.
Before the Quintina happens. And I'm done.
Yeah. the topical joke, the obvious topical joke is key prices are rising faster than gas prices over here.
This is not ready, so that takes 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Back in my day, keys cost 6. Now in Biden's America, they cost 14.
All right, so I get 1 for the Mecha Buoy. My keys cost a bunch. Okay,
that's a lot.
Not 7.
1, 2, 3.
No,
4, 5.
No, this is
6,
1.
7.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm getting
depending. +3 for the key lock. All right, I am.
We're just criticizing Biden's effect on key costs. That's not political.
I am going to. Is this a Logos turn? Yes, this is a Logos turn. I am going to play Science and then Forgive or Forget. This deck has a lot of Forgive or Forgets, by the way.
It's 3.
Armadrone, and I guess Lay of the Land. I'm going to play Old Egad. Wish I had a way to get Old Egad killed here. Ward up. Deals 1 to chosen 1 for each. Yeah, so 1 ward would stop the damage 1 time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then I drop to 5 because of Streak. And I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw. Hate doubles.
Well, I'll say this. I'll play Charette. I think I'm out of room.
All right.
I'll play Schuler. No, I'm sorry. I'll play Streak. Number 2. I'll play Schuler.
Okay.
You have to trust me that there's a Schuler down there. I'm done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the chosen one.
Boom! It explodes.
Your turn.
All right, I am going to say Logos. I'm gonna Submersive Principle.
Okay. Did you get one for the microbooty?
Yes, and then I lost one to the. Then I would lose one. Wait. Oh, is that 4? Oh, well, these are gone.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play Armadrone, and then Old Egad is going to Reap, and I'm gonna use the Sacrifice first. I'll ward the Armadrone and Espeon, and then it's dead before the Quintina. And it's your turn. I'll draw 1. My hand size is 4. Archivist. I think the thing is like Archivist is 9 Archivist decks are trash, and the 10th one might make use of Archivist. That was our experience with playing with Archivist. I think we had 1 deck that used Archivist well.
Yeah.
You need so much archiving for Archivist to actually have an effect. Archivist, I think, suffers from being rare and not like unique. Sorry, it's uncommon. If it was like if Archivist were uncommon, then maybe it would be in enough decks where archiving would make it function at a basic level.
Play Robnar. Play Lol.
Yep.
Play Groggins. Play this thing.
Yeah.
That thing. I'll fight 1, 2. Doesn't kill. That's an armor thing, right?
Yeah.
I'll do 3.
Yeah, Unencoder definitely helps with Archivist, right?
For the ward. 4. Armadrone.
He's dead.
Ready. Cheetah. Ready.
So you could just fight the cheetah twice armor drone twice and not have to throw. Oh, you got the elusive on that as well. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm like one. I'm not doing anything else with it. So.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
You have 1 use of Gengar Chieftain.
Yeah. But I ain't doing
so. The conscript of clowns and passion. What, nobody else? Right. Nobody else
I'm done.
Equates clowns and passion?
This is this stack.
Am I the only one?
There you go.
Knowingly antagonistic Flavia. Yeah, I'm putting my archives into my hand and I'm saying Starlands. And I'm playing Lay of the Land.
Do you want for the buoy?
I didn't. The buoy. Okay. These are all cards I want. Guess. So.
Yeah, he's got the GAC, but that's it.
I am going to play the Quack. I choose Star Alliance. I choose the Sacrifice guy.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I choose Dust Imp. No reason to give you. Logos. I choose Helper Pot. Brobnar. I choose a beat up Gengar Chieftain. Oh, I could actually. No, it's fine. I'll just let Quintino die.
Let's pack up these 15 creatures real quick.
I'm gonna play Kirker. I'm gonna play Together. I'll play Together. I'll play Eddie, who's gonna archive a card. I'll play Armadrone, then I'll Reap with Espeon.
Alright. You killed my stalling the game tactic.
The pod. Alright, game 2 took 40 something minutes.
For no reason. It was like literally no reason.
Yeah, there was a. Well, we had the. I'll take 100 opera diversions as opposed to Grumbuggy, Iron Obelisk.
Yeah.
Keylock. Federazoni Stellari. That's cool. Chat is the fun of it. Great. Chat is why you do this.
Yeah.
You don't stream. You don't stream to not talk to people. I'll tell you that much.
If you buy one deck set now, hoping to get a competitive deck, which one would you buy?
Mass Mutations is the probably pound for pound the most competitive. Yeah. I think that
they're $1 right now on Asmodee's website.
I think most people would agree that Mass Mutations is the best, most competitive set.
Go buy 100 for $100.
And then I think the list is probably like Mass Mutations, Worlds Collide, Dark Tidings Coda kind of tied, and then AOA's underneath.
Nice, Karen. So, enjoy.
See you, Karen. Yeah. Tis the season after all, so.
Yeah.
The beefy lady. Yeah, something along those. That's like a rough estimate, right? The power level between decks in this game are like it's weird. You can have a deck that'll win most of its games, and it will absolutely lose to a deck that on paper it has no business losing to. But that's just this game. That's why you play it. It's because you have no idea what's going to happen between two decks until you sit down. So
I still have a good Coda deck. They're fun. But buying random Coda decks, you're getting a lot of crap. Yeah, Coda's fun. I would still play 2 random Coda decks against each other. That's a good time.
Well, Coda is so much easier to teach the game with. I'll tell you that.
It's absolutely the best for teaching.
Coda is so good to teach the game with. I mean, Coda is what made, I would say, most of the OG players at this point fall in love with the game, right? AOA did everything it could to try to get people out of this game. AOA is such an acquired taste, right? Like, it's
still my favorite set.
Yeah.
So
no, I think there have been people who've jumped in. There's probably people playing the game now that jumped in.
I think most people that play now have learned to appreciate AOA for what it was, right?
Yeah. AOA is like, AOA would have made like a pretty great 4th set for the game.
I think it could have been a little different. And by the time it got the 4th set,
by the time they learned what they needed to, and they got there, I think AOA suffers because it has the exact same house combinations, right?
This is lame. Yeah.
So,
and it's just worse most of the time.
Yeah, and if they get if they smooth out the set by the time you get there, because there's a lot of redundant effects, especially around repate in AOA. So you'll open a deck and you're like, you've got 3 Pip-Pips and an Amber Conduction unit and 2 Aether Amps or something like that, and you're like, how is anybody supposed to win? Like, how are you supposed to win the game when all of the creatures reap and get stunned immediately? So
73.
96.
90s are out of mulligan.
Yeah, I think with your second set, if you immediately show different houses, it's a home run. People are like, we got dinosaurs in this game, but instead AOA comes out and you're like, we're slightly different than Coda,
but slightly worse.
We're slower. It's not. I wouldn't say it's worse. It's, you have to be more methodical, right? That's the thing.
It's more boringer.
It is. Well, you don't have like the sweeping power cards out. I mean, we're going to put Martian Generosity off in a bucket, okay? I'm talking about AOA generally, right? Okay, so don't bring Martian Generosity.
Mars was sweet.
So Mars got better. Mars was more refined, right? Mars was mature.
Now, Untamed, I think, brings the entire set down.
Untamed, I feel like they were like, we got to get some of these Amber Pips out of this house.
And now it doesn't do anything.
And now you've got creatures that are smaller than Brobnar, worse at fighting than Sanctum creatures. They don't control Amber. So
how much time passed between Coda, AOA, and World's Class?
See, Zach.
6 months each.
Yeah, well, they all came out on time.
Those were on time.
Those sets all came out on time, and then from there it gets a little bit fuzzier. I won the roll. Is that what happened?
I'm mulliganed.
Yeah,
I love Logos.
Logos. Yeah. Logos in AOA is fine, and that's because Logos, they decided to put being like having effects you want in Keyforge decks into the Logos house.
I'd absolutely not say that Mars is the worst house.
No,
heck no.
No.
I don't know that I go. It's hard to say a worst house, but there's worst house. Mars and house.
Mars in Coda is downright abysmal until you get to like the triple Battlefleet decks, but that's like such a rarity oddity.
It's easier to say Untamed in AOA is the worst house than Untamed is the worst house, because every set has, or every house has some set where they shine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think AOA Untamed is one of my least favorite houses to play with.
I think it's probably my least favorite.
Then I would put Worlds Collide Brobnar. All right, I'm going to play Daughter, and it's your turn. I'll draw.
All right, say Starlights. Play Volmart. I'll play Volmart. I'll play one more Volmart. I will play Amberback and Raise the Tide.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right, I am gonna say Shadows. This deck is, well, Yeah. I would say AoE Logos' logo set is probably close to most balanced within the confines of a set, because AoE Logos has no amber control at common. You are defenseless. So, well, Worlds Collide Brobnar, funny enough, was paired really well with Saurians. Like, there's a lot of synergy. Cards like Shattered Throne, Pile of Skulls, stuff like that. That all has synergy. I guess I'll say Shadows. I'll play Mutant Cut Purse and draw. I'll play Subtle Auto and discard a card.
There's one card I'd be really mad if you get.
I hope I get it. Get mad. Get mad! Is it that one? Okay. That's a good one.
It is a good one.
I am going to mug the Ambervact one. I am going to be done. I'll draw two. Go ahead.
Star Alliance, I guess we'll have 3 creatures out. I'll play Espeon and I'll reap. Reap. I also could capture that one. Your turn. Your keys cost +9.
Yep. I don't have 15 amber. Alright, I am going to say Star Alliance. I'm going to play Matter Maker. Is this the Transporter and Platform deck?
Is it? No.
No. This is the Armory Officer Dell deck.
Yeah, this is the one that lost to the Kickstone deck because it couldn't play all its cool stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to play Antony. I'll give Antony Explorer Rover. Just to give him skirmish. Okay, and it's your turn. You'll get that back, and I will draw 3.
Yeah, I'll say Logos. I'll Static Charge the Cut Purse.
No.
I'll play Seaborg, Salmage. Your turn.
Alright, Static Charge explodes. I am going to say Star Alliance. Play Z-Force Agent. I'll play Crewman Yorg. I'm going to equip the Z-Ray Blaster to Antony. Antony, that damage token's going to finish off that Volmart. And Antony's coming to town, and all hell's coming with him. Antony's going to fight this Volmart. So before fight, deal 3 to each of the neighbors. Then he's got skirmish, so. And it is your turn. I will draw 2.
Do houses have synergy when they're playing turns separately? If yes, could give an example. So, like, you might have a deck that the Logos complements the other houses very well because Logos does a lot of archiving. You set up big turns with discs, like that. That's a good thing you can do. Star Alliance lets you use creatures from other houses while they're on the table sometimes.
Yeah,
there's a ton more than that, but yes, the answer is house synergy always matters.
Yes, yeah. Brobnar and Sanctum and AOA is another classic example. Sanctum creatures were kind of sticky in that set, and then Brobnar had ways for creatures to fight out of turn, right? So you play like a Relentless Assault, and then you're getting to attack with, Lord Golgotha and creatures like that. So
I will play Shadows. I'm gonna play Trickle Down Theory, Seeker Needle. I'm gonna mug the Crewman Yorg.
Mugged. A lot of this is not a safe.
That's your turn. And steal. Your turn.
Brachus Pandemonium. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's all kinds of like card combinations across house that have wacky synergies. So
Keyforge is a game that the more you play it, the more you're gonna like it. To be honest, I don't know how it could go either way. The other way.
The Crewman Yorg explodes. Antony takes some damage. I am going to say Shadows. I'm just gonna borrow that Seeker Needle and draw. And I'm gonna borrow that Trickle Down Theory.
Was not thinking about the borrows. That's pretty. I think I played deck level 1 last time.
Yeah. All right. Don't mind if I do. Seeker Needle. Oh, this is a damage pip on it. We'll take out Espeon. Mutant Cutpurse is gonna fight into the Seaborg and do 3. This is your static charge back, and then I'm gonna Seeker Needle to take out the Seaborg. And it is your turn. I will draw one. This is a beefy lady.
It's good.
This deck's cool.
Play Starlance, Rocketeer. I'll give her an Officer Blaster and Amberback.
Oh god.
Your turn.
Okay. Oh, you get this Anthony Amber. You would have forged.
I forged. Okay.
You would have forged. All right, gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Titan Engineer, play Group Think Tank. Yeah. Well, there's just gross borrows too, right?
This deck has a lot of artifacts, bro. It's a lot. So I think it's actually fine that you stole those.
Yeah, I wanted the book and stuff like that, but
there's also Mecha Booey.
Yeah. I'm gonna BDQ. Got 2 damage pips on it, so I'll shoot the Sea Urchin, and I'll do damage to Tall Mage. We're gonna BDQ to kill the Group Think Tank, and the gun would move over to Tall Mage, right? That's fine. I'll kill both Group Think Tank and then sacrifice the Titan Engineer to kill Tall Mage. I'll discard Krezap, I'll discard Effervescent, and it is your turn. I'll draw 6.
Logos. Edric Eyelogger. Mecha Booey. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Shadows. So I'm going to Z-Wave Emitter using the Matter Maker onto Z-Force Agent and draw. Ooh. I'm going to Subtle Auto to get a card out of your hand.
My final analysis.
I'm going to play Dino Thief and draw. I am gonna play Old Bruno and capture 3. I'll play Mutant Cutpurse. I'll tell you something else this deck does not respect, and that is non-mutant creatures.
Yeah.
I'm gonna discard this Dark Wave, and then I think I Seeker Needle my Subtle Auto for Amber. Pow! Okay. And it's your turn, yeah. I'll draw 4. Say Chuckle 7.
Starlance. Biome Discovery. Up to discard 1. Card scooped. I will play Book, play Ceaseforge. 2-time counters. Your turn. My hand 2 turns ago was 5 artifacts. So, you know.
Alright, so start of the turn, Z-Force Agent is rewarded. I am going to say Star Alliance. I think we need to begin to combinate. I'm gonna play Nell. I'm gonna play Z-Particle Trackler. Nell's gonna draw me a card.
It's gotta be a neighbor.
It's after an upgrade enters play.
Oh, I thought it's after. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I'm gonna put Exploro Rover on the Z-Force Agent and draw.
It's any player plays
after
upgrade.
any upgrade enters play,
Okay.
draw a card. And then I am going to reap twice. So, so you go ahead.
All right.
I'll draw one.
Keyforge. I'll say shadows. I will play hobnobber. I will stir up some trouble amongst.
Yeah.
We'll do these two.
Okay.
I'll mug the Nell.
No.
I get one for Mekabui too. I am done. Did I play this last turn? I'm out. I'm not playing this. That's a free.
It's a free lot of.
It's a free lot of amber for you. Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna say Logos. I'll play Fission Bloom. I'll play Zinzik. I'll play Q Max. I'll capture onto Zinzi. I got Infomorph. I'll play Infomorph with the damage icon and shoot the Q Max. And then I am done.
All right.
So I can trickle down. It's got Omni. Okay.
Mekabui, Cease Forge.
I draw
explodes.
these, I shuffle, and I draw.
I then forge my key.
Thinking about time travel, multiverse, theme to Keyforge, to bring some kind of ability of interruption of this opponent's turn, not too aggressively to give this surprise feeling at least one expansion. As you said, it's not this kind of game. So there are effects. I think Evasion Sigil, I think, is a good example of an effect. And there's Key Forgery. I would go look at those cards and see how complicated those cards are.
That's about as complicated as you can get.
Gambling Den is another one.
Yeah.
Those are cards that happen during other people's turns. Those are like effects, and they're like they're kind of triggered, right? They happen at specific times.
But you don't want to be able to have. You don't want to play cards on the other person.
And the problem is, I think this game slogs way down the more of those effects you have on the table.
Yeah.
So,
all right, my turn. Gonna Logos. I'm gonna Submersive Principle.
Okay.
Gonna play...
Forge Compiler awarded all my creatures.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Armadrone.
I'm gonna find a bunch of.
And Chronophage. I'm gonna play BDQ, Armadrone, and Zenzi, Chronophage, and Zenzi. And I'm done.
Alright, so I will forge. I am going to say Shadows.
Yeah, asymmetrical turns is one of my absolute favorite things about it. And I got tired of timing windows in Flesh and Blood pretty quick.
I'm going to play Subtle Auto. And I'm going to play Bow Knifing. Give me these. Get this out of your hand. Oh, that's a good one.
Is it though?
That's a good one to get rid of. I'm going to Reap with Dino Thief, and it is your turn. I will draw two.
Boy, I'll say Shadows. Booby trapping.
Needle on auto. I'm not going to worry about it right now.
Some words.
I think if I was closer to reshuffling, I might.
Play Shoulder Red, play Hobnobber, play Sea Urchin, Steel. Your turn.
I am... When I say Star Alliance, there's an argument to say something else here, but I'm gonna play Nell, and then I'm gonna stealthster up the Z-Force agent, and then I'll draw 2. The Z-Force agent will fight Shouldered, and it's got it doesn't actually kill it. Is the funny thing, but I will gain 4 since he's got 4 upgrades. And then
skirmish.
Yes, from Explorer River.
Wait, that's 5.
Yeah. And then the Anthony's going to come in, and then Z-Ray blast everybody to death.
It's also got skirmish.
Also has skirmish.
Yeah.
And then Nell is going to reap. And it is your turn. I'll draw nothing.
Gain 1. I'll say Shadows. I'll stir up some trouble amongst those 2.
A lot of trouble in these here parts.
Booby trap. I'll booby trap to there. So 2 on there. And then I'll play Sea Urchin.
Oh my god, I hate that.
Your turn.
I hate that kid. Alright, so I'll forge. I am going to say, what's the archives? Oh, hey. I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to Fission Bloom. We're going to double draw off of Bookton. Draw. I am going to Effervescent Principle. I'll gain a chain. Oh, I guess I could trickle down first while you're at 6, then EP, and I don't lose that. Gonna play Group Think Tank. Gonna play QMEX. I'll archive, or no, that's the wrong place. Put that there. I'll draw for QMEX. And then I'll play Titan Engineer. And then Infomorph will reap. And it is your turn.
Star Alliance. I'll play Triska.
Drop this chain.
Play Biome Discovery. Discard Blaster.
That's fine. We encourage, especially from new players, we do encourage questions. It depends on the card. Sometimes cards have a detrimental effect. Did you get your buoy? Sometimes cards have a detrimental effect where playing the card is actually worse than discarding it. But most of the time, it is correct to get all of the cards from your house out of your hand that turn, even if it means discarding them, just so that you can get through the deck to see cards. And you'll know a deck better. You'll know when you should hold cards. But most of the time, holding cards is a mistake, in my opinion.
And then you learn when it's not.
Yeah.
And that's the most important skill you can have.
Right.
I'm done.
I guess I've got chains for the rest of the game. I am going to say...
I don't want a book, yeah.
I am going to say Shadows. I'm just gonna borrow that book if you don't mind. Thank you. I'm just gonna borrow that mecha buoy if you don't mind. I'll kill the sea urchin with the damage pip. I'm gonna play mutant cut purse and draw. I'm gonna play subtle auto and discard a card from your hand.
Okay.
Look at me. Is this a Yu-Gi-Oh reference?
I need to win before you got back to borrows.
Oh, yes.
Before you discard my Summers of Principle, I need to win.
I take 3 chains to raise the tide. And I'm gonna Seeker Needle my auto. And it's your turn. I'll drop a chain, draw 2.
You'd book, right?
Oh, I could book? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we book. Hell yeah, we book.
You got a top card from the Hydrocalibur.
Oh, yeah. That was a Shadows card. Alright, it's easy. It's so easy to hit a Logos card here. Book! Shadow. Okay, well, it was already Shadows. Alright, well. Your turn.
Because our borrow makes it Shadows no matter what, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Borrow. It's not Snecklifter. Snecklifter keeps it the same. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play. Oh, no. I'm gonna play Science. Going to take 3 chains to raise the tide.
Archive off of kind of letter.
Archive. I'm going to play Seaborg. I'm going to reap with Seaborg. I'm going to do 2 damage to the Z-Force agent. I'm going to play Chronophage. I'm going to play Final Analysis. I'll get 1. I'll draw 4.
Okay, QMax goes to the archive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll draw 8. Three. Shuffle. This is gone.
Ethereal Conjecture.
Did you get the amber off of Z-Force?
Did you? Did you not give it to me?
I have no idea. Ain't my amber. Hashtag not my amber.
Put it in the garbage. I'll play the top card. For Scooped. Well, Scooped Anthony.
Oh, come on now.
And I'll Static Charge Anthony.
Okay, so then I draw 5 more, so.
You think I got it, Joker? Nathan tossed it out. Look, I'm trusting Batani here. Okay, I'm done. I had 5 at the start.
It was a toss. Kozla has agreed.
Okay.
Check who they have met. Before we can trust it, and he gives you that.
What?
And he gives you that. And he gives it to you.
Oh, he just gives it to me.
Yeah.
It's the end of your turn, though.
Oh, JK, it's back here.
Yeah.
I just have to remember that's going over there.
No, we played IRL Keyforge with others 2 years ago when there were tournaments.
Yeah, when did
we played a little bit with our friend, like sealed games, not too long ago. I guess a little Gen Con, so it's kind of long ago at this point.
Yeah, it's closer to Gen Con.
We played with Stormstrong for the championship out there. Cool.
I need Bo. Does Bo even do it? I need Bo. Yeah, I already need Xanthony again, but
I didn't tell you to ward it.
3.
That was fun.
Am I drawing enough? What's in my archives? Okay, so I have to say, this is a convoluted series of events that has to occur. It starts with me borrowing the Hydra cataloger. And then me playing old Bruno. And mugging Anthony to death. He's not dead because he's too big. He's so large. He's such a strong robot. And then playing subtle auto and discarding a card. I think I already whiffed. I guess I got one shot. One opportunity. I'll trickle down. I play as mutant cut purse, discard dark wave because it seeker needle, subtle auto, book for logos. Nope, this game.
Woo! We did it. Give me my cards back, please.
No.
The pile of cards.
This deck has earned those cards.
It did.
By right of its actions.
Goodness. Intense.
I just like couldn't stop keys the right time.
The Keyforge was big.
Yeah.
The Keyforge into the subversive principle.
Yeah. I lost the key there, basically. Yeah. And he gets a treat.
Do I have...
No. He's starting to... Poor Eddie. Eddie's never eaten anything in his life. Which is why he has no energy. Which is why he's passed out under the table. There's gonna be a lot of infurnace in these last couple of decks, huh?
The infurnaces aren't even the problem in this pod. It's the taxing.
It's the taxing. It's the cease forging.
Yeah. It's
the grunt buggies and the iron obelisks.
The infurnace may be the least of our troubles here.
It's the key locks. It's the like 5 effervescent / submersive principles. He's emerging.
What's in there? Gotta go find more treats.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, he made the right play several times, right? What's his face? Yeah, I'm over here checking Twitter.
Checking Twitter?
Yeah. My Z-Force only had like one thing it could fight ever, right? So.
Next game. I'm on Egg Hunt.
That's the Kixelstone deck.
Okay. Okay.
These cards. How did you do this?
How
did you flip these cards the wrong way?
I was too mad. Pretty sure I lost all the games that night.
No.
No, I didn't.
No, you did not.
It was the opposite.
Yeah.
You lost all the games the first night, yeah. I lost like 4.
No, the first night I won every game. The second night, you won the majority.
That was with these decks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won the majority, but maybe you lost. There was one deck. There was one game that I barely won with, so maybe that was this against this deck.
Was this? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, this deck pretty cool.
Triple Infurnace Gateways. Okay. Triple Telltale. Well, I know what to do against. Know what to do in this matchup. These are not the same sleeves. Close. 13.
40. I believe this was a pre-sleeved deck. Received, sleeved. I was first?
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep. Or do I keep? Yeah, this is fine. Or is it fine? It's not fine. Actually, it's really bad. Turns out it's bad.
My hand is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine.
Good night.
Pre-work nap time. Burn the midnight oil over there. Burning the actual midnight oil if you're taking a nap right now.
Literal midnight oil. Okay. Eclectic Inquiry with a draw. So I'll draw. Archive. Your turn. I gotta get this a clear sleeve.
Night shift.
Your turn.
Gonna say Brobnar. Gonna Berserker Slam. Play Slimy Jerk. Play Ganger Chieftain. Ready Slimy Jerk. Slimy Jerk has nothing to fight, so he's gonna reap. Discard Blood Money. I was ready to F a creature up. Go ahead.
Say dis. I'll infurnace those things. Play Brabble. Discard Gateway. Your turn. Yeah, I can't just have an Archon being hidden by an OPEC sleeve. Not acceptable.
I am gonna say this. I'll play Harbinger. I'll put Soul Keeper on Slimy Jerk. And I'll play Exhume. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
I'll say Starline is going to play Explore Over. I'll do damage to Slimy Jerk, which will kill Infurnace. The Soul Keeper. I will play Sensor Chief Garcia. I'll give Blast Shielding and Stealthster. Your turn.
I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play 2 Blood Monies on Garcia there. And then Ganger Chieftain is going to reap. It's your turn. I'll draw 2.
Time for a cheeky play. Now is it a good play? I don't know.
You tell me.
Maybe, maybe not. I'll say Logos, pick up the archive, but I'm gonna do it. I will play Qmax and draw. I will play Eclectic Inquiry and archive the top 2. I'm gonna Cyberclone to purge my Garcia. And I'm gonna Eclectic or Effervescent Principle. and then play Damobot. Your turn. I at least negated the blood money, or I made it so 2 blood monies was a kill Garcia card, or purge Garcia, I guess.
Gonna say Logos. I'll play Crazy Killing Machine. I'll Information Exchange and steal one from you. I'll play Interdimensional Graphs, and I'll play Data Forge. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 7.
I'll say this. I will Reap with Brabble. Well, Gateway. So you lose 1, I steal 1. This goes to the archive. Chain up. Play Bonesaw. Play Cinder. Reap with Bonesaw. Alright, I'm done.
Alright, I am gonna say this. I'm gonna play Snag's Mirror. I'm playing one of those games.
Okay.
I'm gonna Infurnace you.
Oh, jeez.
Does this deck have Exhume? No. Exhume's not even in this set. So, I am gonna get EP, and I am gonna get this Eclectic Inquiry. I'm gonna play Evil Eye, and I'm gonna play Exhume. Ganger Chieftain or Harbinger? Harbinger? Just so that I've got a board reset handy. Okay, and it's your turn. I will draw 4.
Say Logos. I'm gonna Lethal Logica.
So I cannot choose Logos next turn.
No Logos for you. Even oh god, this Infurnace with the pip. It's just the Infurnace is over there like
the Infurnace is salivating.
Play even Ivan. Play Infomorph with a draw.
Infurnace is salivating.
I'm done.
Alright, so I will Forge. That deck just doesn't have enough forward momentum. It is ponderous. It just does not have enough forward momentum. I cannot say Logos. I'm gonna say Dis. I'm gonna Reap with Harbinger. I'm gonna Reap with Infurnace.
Take the 81 sass, wow.
And I'm gonna Draining Touch Harbinger. Which deck has 81?
This
Crodon?
Egg Hunt.
Oh, Egg Hunt has 81?
Crodorn's 80. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and it's your turn on draw.
Okay. I'll say Starlights, pick up the archive. I will play Mutagenesis Researcher. Draw. Play Hayden. Give Rex the Rover. Play Stone. Discard away team. Have access denied. It makes me threatened. But it sucks. Is the thing.
But the problem is...
It sucks.
It's
I'll
garbage.
play it. So, your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Rock Hurling Giant. I'll throw a rock at Hayden. And I'll throw a rock at Mutagenesis Researcher. I got 2 rocks, one for the both of you. Yeah, it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Play Logos. Mutagenex Serum. Draw. Odd Claw, discard Humex. Your turn.
I am going to say Brobnar.
I'm SMH in my head right now.
I'm gonna Reap with Rock Hurling Giant, and then I'm gonna play Ragworg, which is really funny with Kixelstone. And it's your turn. I'll say check with 6 and draw 1. The Rock Hurling Giant is jealous that there's one rock he can't throw, the Kixelstone.
Infurnace. Discard True, discard Smudge. Snudge. I'm gonna purge Exhume and... Exhume? Yeah. Your turn.
I can't say this. I am gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Tao. Draw, archive. I think this gets archived. I think I start making an archive of cards that will never get played. I'm gonna put Academy Training on Rock Hurling Giant.
Very smart.
He only had an associate's in rock throwing. Now he's got his bachelor's in rock throwing. So he's gonna Reap, and I'll draw. And he takes 2 from the Ragworg. I'm gonna play Daughter, and then I'm gonna discard Mini Group Think Tank. Oh, do I crazy kill? CKM. Yeah, it's CKM.
Top card both.
Top card. A Tao. So Logos and a Dis. Logos. Dis. And it's your turn. I will draw 3. Masters in rock there. The Masters of Doctorate.
I blame Furnace.
Okay.
Purge and Furnace. Purge. Graft. Not graft. Purge. Data Forge. I want you to set that up. I will... Gateway. I hate this deck. Bone Saw. At least it lets me push that button. Now I'll Reap. Your turn. What is this Tide Soul? Get this out of here.
Bonesaw took 2 damage from Ragwork.
That is giant discrimination, assuming he only got his associates. Jeez. At the Academy.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to CKM. Logos. Dis. Alright, I'm going to kill your Mutagen Serum, then I'll kill Bonesaw. play Wormhole Tech, and I'll play Cutthroat Research. And it is your turn. I will shuffle and draw.
I'll say Starlance. I will play away team. It gives away team 2 blast shieldings. And I'll play Anthony. Let's leave that one there. Your turn.
All right, I am going to say this. I'm going to play my infurnace.
My cool infurnace, no!
He's gone.
Easiest infurnace target of all time.
Yeah, I think I'll get this mutagenic serum while I'm at it. I'll rock rub you. And then I am done. I will draw 2.
Say logos. Play Damobot, play Cyberclone, Purge Infurnace. Discard Cronus. Your turn.
Okay, I am gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Rock Hurling Giant.
He's back.
I'm gonna throw a rock at the Cyberclone. I'll throw a rock into Anthony. And it is your turn. I'll draw 3.
Logos. Lethologica. For key mix. Eclectic Inquiry. I'll Reap with Damobot. Discard, Explore Over, draw. Play Humex, draw. Discard Infomorph. Your turn. Wish the deck had any board momentum, literally, whatsoever.
I get an Amber back from Anthony.
Yeah. Two damage on the bottom, yeah. Ragwarg.
Alright, I am gonna say this. I'm gonna Reap with a Rock Grub. I am going to let it explode to Ragward after a creature reaps. So I can
It's either one, yes.
Yeah, so I can have it explode to the Ragward before it goes to my archives. I am going to Training Touch something, or am I discarding this? I think it's actually fine to kill the QMX. I think there's like only so much limited use you can get out of. I'm gonna exhume the Rock Grub to make you lose 1. And then I am gonna play the Evil Eye. And it is your turn. I'll say check with 6. And I'll draw 3.
Say Star Alliance. I'll play Explore over. I'm going to do a damage to Damobot and steal one. I will play Mutagenesis Researcher. I'll capture and draw. Draw. I will access denied the tech. I will reap with Anthony. Way team is gonna reap as well.
Anthony,
I guess I'll reap with the way team first.
Sure.
So armor. Your turn. You get this.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I am going to Cutthroat Research.
Oh.
Give me these.
Cool.
CKN. Wormhole Tech Trade. CKM. CKM first. Crazy Killing Machine. Brobnar.
Star Alliance.
I'll kill my Ragward. Star Alliance, I'm gonna kill the
Yeah, that's also an option.
yeah.
Because that's tempting, right? Does not upgrade.
Destroy a creature or artifact.
Okay.
Does not get upgrades. I'm gonna kill Antony.
The CKM value is out of this world.
Yeah. Well, it's like both decks, and like
Yeah.
they're whenever there's two houses that are shared with CKM, it gets crazy good. If
Crazy.
Actually crazy good.
Wow.
All right, Wormhole Tech is going to fight the Mutagenesis Researcher. I am going to Tau Vapors. Archive. I'm gonna discard Daughter. And then I guess I'll play as Interdimensional Graft. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Average?
Yeah.
This. Infurnace. Evil Eye Exhume. Play Gateway. Play Infurnace. What a deck.
Going Balduinski.
Cutthroat Research. And Ragworg. I'm going to play Whale of the Damned. And I'll discard True Brew. So you can forge for 7. Alright.
There. Gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Narp. I'm gonna double Blood Money Infurnace. I'll discard Slimy Jerk. And it's your turn. I'll draw 4. I'm gonna point out the first time through the deck, I think my Crazy Killing Machine milled both or two Tau Vapors.
Yeah. That was very...
So where I should be at like Tal equilibrium now, I am not.
Yeah. Mythologica, Cyber. Okay. Play Demobot. Discard an Infomorph Cyberclone. Your turn.
I am going to say...
Will of the Damned is not the key increase card. I thought it was.
Is it kill?
What does this card do? Destroy creatures with no bonus icons. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I just discard that then.
Yeah. So I've got one more Amber.
Yeah.
Alright. I am gonna say this.
Although the play was probably kill my Infurnace with it, so but that's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna discard Harbinger of Doom. I'm gonna put Soul Keeper on Narp. And it's your turn. I'll draw and then shuffle and draw.
Say logos. So I'm gonna reap with Demobot, discard, explore over and draw. I'm gonna play Eclectic Inquiry. I'll discard Claude. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Brobnar. Narp is gonna reap. And then I'm gonna Ganger Chieftain Narp into Infurnace. And it is your turn. I'll draw one. Narp.
Okay, I'll say dis. Pick up the archive. Okay, I'll play Bravel. Well, Gateway. How many gateways does this deck play in a game? There's a lot. We'll play Bonesaw. It was ready. We'll reap. I'll discard these other disc creatures. Your turn.
Okay.
Narp's dead.
Gonna say Logos. Gonna Tal. Draw to archive. Gonna play Tal. Draw to archive. Going to information exchange and steal 2. Because you stole from me. You stole from me! I'll play daughter. I'll give daughter some academy training. I'm sending my daughter to school. Do I CKM? I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. And I'll say check with 6. It's your turn. I'll draw 3.
You said Logos, so I can't say Logos?
That's correct.
I lose.
Okay.
I could have drawn a card.
To see if you could stay in the game.
Yeah. I actually don't think a card saves me, so. Yeah, that's it.
That felt like a Snags Mirror Kitzelstone deck matchup. Ooh. One last game.
Oh, only 7 more weeks of this to pop.
Yeah.
Great.
You said 7? It's 9.
And 9 more weeks, yeah.
Yeah. We'll only have to play those decks 9 more times.
No one bet on Nathan. Next game. Final game of the night. Bets are up.
I'm on seed. Oh, crab deep.
Crab deep. Okay. What's this?
That's the Michigan deck.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Very cool. I'll start putting Dex records on the thing starting next week if I can remember to do that.
We'll at least have 2 games, right? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to Badge over there.
Mm-hmm.
You only vote by the name of the deck?
That's reasonable.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
It's from the deep, of the crab deep. That last game was some sweaty Keyforge.
Oh, sweaty Keyforge. There's been a lot of sweaty Keyforge.
This is the sweat. This pod, pretty sweaty. This pod is like.
I had to make some very sweaty plays last game. I can tell you. There it is. There he is.
He's hanging on the bed.
I'm glad that you tried to bet 750, but the bet is won.
You got one.
Good bet. Good bet. All in. You can do bet all.
You can actually bet all. You can bet name all, and that'll get all of it. So.
Not gonna get up?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can't. So. The betting on our channel predates the Twitch point system by like a couple of years, so it's handled by a different
Streamlabs.
Yeah, it's handled by Streamlabs. 40 going on 40, and but yeah, so our stream points are reserved to give Eddie treats, and they have some real world value, so we don't like randomly bet them here. So we use the archaic one because we screw up.
Although we could at this point because no one uses the points anymore.
Yeah.
For mushroom ants or anything, so it doesn't really matter.
I am. Wait, this deck has a combo, right? No, it's only got 1 Grey Rider. I have an extra card. Then yeah, I'll play the Mad Prophet Gizzleheart.
Alright, so Brobnar, I will pound Iron Obelisk and War Chest. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna reap with Mad Prophet Gizzleheart. And then I'm gonna play a Grey Rider and ready. And then reap with Mad Prophet Gizzleheart. And I'm gonna play a Bulwark. And I'm gonna play a Radiant Truth. And it is your turn. I'll draw 3.
Untamed. Full Moon, Nintadlin, Camouflage. Sneaky Tree. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm gonna reap with Mad Prophet Gizzleheart.
Just readies him because of the camouflage. Because the creatures on a flank can't fight him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Bulwark is gonna fight Tentadlin. He takes 1. And then I am going to smite Bulwark into Tentablin. I'm gonna play Bring Glow. This deck has 2 TMTPs, right?
It does.
Okay. And Ronnie's? And Ronnie's. Okay. Alright, well. I'll Reap with Grey Rider, which already gives a heart, but I'm doing nothing. And it's your turn. I'll draw to you. Since Mad Prophet gives a heart refuses to heal Bulwark there.
I will not do it.
I won't.
I'll say Shadows. I'll play Dust Chronicles and draw. And I'll play Dust Chronicles and draw. And Purge Investors. And sell Win the Fence. I'm done.
Alright, I'll Forge. What are the chances I have to use?
You can't heal mutants. What?
Yeah. Yeah,
Disgust.
fully heal each non-mutant creature.
Jeez.
Bulwark is a mutant knight.
Wow. Rude.
Yeah, it's kind of intolerant there.
It is.
Gizzleheart. I am going to play Salvador. I'm going to Reap with Grey Rider. I'll have Salvador crush Selwyn. Gizzleheart is going to Reap, and then Bulwark is going to Reap. And it is your turn. I'll draw one.
The Forge. Say Bravnar. Play Drummernaut, play Calfian, Tremor. There.
Hey.
Your turn. Gizzleheart is the government from X-Men. He's the whole government.
Yeah, Senator, what's his face over here? I'll say Sanctum.
He can't stop. He can't be stopped.
Play Squire Alice. I'm gonna Reap with Salvador, and I'm gonna unstun all these Sanctum creatures. And it's your turn.
I'll say Bravnar then. I'm gonna fight Gizzleheart.
Okay, Grey Rider and Bulwark are dead. Gizzleheart's got 2 damage.
Fight him again. Pick up this.
Yeah.
Play this. Play Lollop. Gain 1 with War Chest. Your turn.
Alright. I am going to say
Robert Kelly, yeah.
Yeah. Is this worth it? Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I guess I'll say oh, people moving trash cans.
I think it was a firework.
Oh, it's a firework.
And it's sounding like an explosion.
What is it? Is it Flag Day or something?
People are flat firing their javelin missiles that they bought 2 weeks after they turned 18.
Yeah, that they're legally allowed to purchase. They took out a small business loan to purchase a javelin. The Raytheon's small business loan department.
Murders are for home defense.
They gotta take out the firing by home defense surface to air missile. Ah, man, that Brobnar is about to cause problems. I guess I'll say Saurian. I'm gonna play Chant of Hubris, and then I'll Axiom. I'm gonna ward Salvador. And I've got 2 chains. And it's your turn. This is gone. Good.
Stay Untamed. Full Moon. Grove Keeper.
Oh.
They're everywhere.
Okay.
They're everywhere.
Okay.
This is all we're seeing some shit. I'll discard Key Charge. He's still not dying for it, though. Your turn.
Alright, gonna say disc. Gonna play a Dino Fiend. Gonna play an Obsidian Forge.
Whatever your nuclear family needs.
Yeah. I'm gonna discard this Essence Scale. I'm gonna discard this Soul Keeper. I'm gonna Grim Reminder for Sanctum. Get all these idiot Sanctum creatures. But guess what? Guess what? There's more of us. You thought we were done. Alright, drop a chain, draw 5, say check with 6.
See, Shadows. I'll play these 2 TMTPs and be sad about it. I'll Throwing Stars for nothing. Your turn.
Did you want to do a damage to the Dino Fiend?
Yeah, I'll do it. Wait, no, I won't, actually.
Okay.
Hell no. Your turn.
Alright, so I'll draw... Sorry, Forge. I'll Forge.
This is a poor draw, I think, with this deck.
I think that deck is subject to poor draws, right?
Yeah.
Because it's Brobnar, Untamed, Shadows, right?
I can't fix it. Well, I needed the Dust Chronicles to be able to fix it, but you had more Amber than I could make the Dust Chronicles.
So you can't
work.
archive. Yeah. Because if you can archive like a key cheat, like you're in great shape. Then.
Yeah. Or a TMTP.
Yeah. That way the threat is just always
now
there.
Just gone.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Is it Sanctum time? I think it is. Get back here, Sanctum. Get back in the game. Get back in the game, Sanctum. Okay. We'll play Gizzleheart. Oh, Grey Rider, Gizzleheart, and the Grove Keeper. I'll play Bulwark. I'll play Squire Alice. She'll capture 2. I'll play Brain Glow. And then Salvador will Reap. And it is your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 1.
Say Untamed. Nature's Call. Let's get Alice. The Mad Prophet. And Bulwark.
How dare you?
Yeah. I'll discard Duskwitch. I'll play Duskwitch. Your turn. Omega. LOL.
Omega lol. Alright, gonna say Sanctum. Gonna play Mad Bravo Gizzleheart. Gonna play Bulwark. Gonna play Squire Alice.
This deck straight up loses the Sanctum.
Because it can't deal
straight up.
It can't deal with these idiots.
Yeah.
I'll play Radiant Truth. Salvador will Reap. Grey Rider will Reap. And Ready Mad Prophet Gizzleheart will fight. Duskwitch and Assault 2 it down. And it is your turn. Draw 2.
Play Shadows. Sucker Punch.
Pow.
Some rotten bones.
No.
Your
Do
turn.
it.
This is feeling a lot like an AoE deck right now.
Alright, I am going to say this. I'm going to play Brabble. I'm going to read with Dino Fiend. I'm going to play Ritual of Tognath. I'm going to destroy Dino Fiend and Brabble, so you'll lose 1, I'll steal 1. And I'll Obsidian Forge. Close it out.
Jeez. What a
Domination.
Wow.
The domination.
Brutal. Jeez.
Just just use Sanctum creatures.
That easy.
Mass Mutation Sanctum. Honestly, not a bad house.
No.
Not a bad. It got really good matchups out there, right?
Not bad at all.
Decks that require like bits of yeah, I don't even did I even say sorry? I said sorry to wipe the board.
We got 2 2-0s in this pod, 3 0-2s, and the rest are 1-1s.
I think this pod is gonna be a slog.
They're gonna be murdering each other.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a slog.
The winner of this pod is gonna be like 6-5 or 7-4.
Yeah, I think it's 10 game six, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so 6-4.
Yeah, let's see it. Okay,
that's late. It. We're done here.
Late. Goodbye. Everyone have a great week.
Goodbye.
We'll see you tomorrow for
Stream finished.
Marvel Champions, Logan. Fun times.
4. We're in spoiler territory because last week we beat Thanos.
Yeah, now what's gonna happen?
What's gonna happen?
Then Wednesday we're gonna do some constructed sorcery decks with the new stuff. I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Excited. Sorcery. Very fun. Everyone have a great week. Goodbye.